back to my channel. Happy Friday, and welcome to this installment of Post Review Friday. If you're new to my channel, Post Review Friday is probably as obvious as it sounds. Most Fridays out of the year, I have a finish to share with you, and I go over all of my thoughts and opinions in Post Review Friday. So today the kit that we have to talk about is my first finish for September. Is it my first finish? No, this is my second finish for September. This is Rainy Day Mermaid by Erica the Goober. This one is from diamondartclub. It's a 50.7 by 63.9 centimeter round drill canvas. This one has 53 colors with 3 ABs and 1 fairy dust drill. Here is the artwork. I started this one on September 11th and I finished it on September 14th. Now, I'm gonna be real honest with you guys. I knew that I would finish this one pretty quickly just based on the color blocking, but I did not anticipate it being that short of a turnaround. And honestly, I probably could have finished it faster if I pushed myself, but this is a diamond painting that I have been very excited to work on. It is one that kind of eluded me for a while. I kept missing the restocks. I wasn't able to get it, and I finally picked it up, and I have been waiting for fall to work on it. So yeah, I didn't want to necessarily rush through it, although it might seem like I rushed through it. I really didn't. The first 2 days, the 11th and the 12th, I did 2 sections of the first row, and then the 13th I finished an entire row, and the 14th I finished an entire row, which is a lot, but it's one of those things where I was enjoying it so much that I didn't want to stop diamond painting. It wasn't one of those situations where it was like a chore and I felt like I had to keep going. It was more so, I don't want to stop diamond painting because I'm loving this so much. And there were a couple of evenings where it just got too dark for me to take a progress photo for Instagram. I would have loved to have kept diamond painting, but I couldn't take a good picture because I like to take my Instagram photos in as much natural light as I can. It can get a little bit hard this time of year leading into winter because it gets so dark out so early. But I do try my best to take my progress photos in completely natural light. And those 2 evenings, it wasn't possible. It was too dark out and I didn't want it to have like the artificial yellow lighting to it. So I stopped diamond painting even though I didn't want to. So I feel like realistically, I probably could have finished this, I don't know, in 2 or 3 days, but it doesn't matter. It's not about the speed. It's just that I loved it so much. Honestly, I think this is probably one of my favorite diamond art clubs that I have worked on in a bit, honestly, because I don't have literally anything bad to say about it. I don't have anything to say about the poured glue. It was great. The drills were really good. I do have some trash, which I'll show you in a second. This was an amazing mix of color blocking and confetti. The top, I said top and pointed to the bottom. The top and the bottom, I separated mine into 3 rows. So the first row and the third row, color blocking heaven. I was loving it. And then this middle row, I would consider to have been definitely on the confetti side. I wouldn't say it was confetti heavy, but I was definitely switching colors out. I was, using my tray a lot, moving things around, and I was loving it. I was like, this is great. I had this huge section of color blocking, and now I'm coming in and I'm, moving colors around. I'm adding a bunch of colors, and I just was really happy with the finish. I will pop up a full-length image for you guys here. I I've admired this diamond painting many, many times by a bunch of people who have finished it. And every time I'm like, oh, I cannot wait to get my hands on that diamond painting. And this one absolutely lived up to that expectation. I think that's something people don't really talk about enough in the diamond painting community is the disappointment in a kit that you thought you were going to love. And I have definitely experienced that even this year from this same artist. There was a kit that I worked on earlier this year that I was in love with. I could not wait. I was so excited and I didn't love it. And it was so upsetting, not to be dramatic, but this one lived up to the hype. I loved this diamond painting. A couple of the things that just made me love it so much. The first thing, I think honestly my favorite part of this diamond painting is the candles. I can't tell if you can see. So in each of the flames of the candles, so there's one here, there's one here, and then there's two here. Right in the flame is a crystal. It is 422, which is this like yellowy champagne color. If I can get one, I will show it to you. Why do I keep picking up the ones that are the wrong direction? This color. Really pretty. It just, I don't know why I love it so much. I think it's just that sometimes those little details add so much to the diamond painting. So I love that. I also love the ABs in her tail. I think that that was rendered really, really well. Of course, I love that she's reading a book. I don't know. I think the fall foliage kind of blurred out behind the window came out so pretty. And if you see here in the darker gray, there are little lines of a light gray to kind of show the rain coming down on the window. I love it so much. I think it's been a long time since I've had really nothing bad to say about a diamond painting, and that just feels so good. We're moving into like my favorite season to diamond paint. I love being cozy and diamond painting in the autumn and the winter. Now, I diamond paint year round, as you all know, but there's just something about, you know, being all cozy in slippers and, you know, sweatpants or whatever, and sitting at your table and diamond painting. It's just such a vibe. And while this is a mermaid in a bath, I feel like it still captures like the vibe of being cozy, and I really did love it. Now, I did write down one little note on my piece of paper here, which is I almost ran out of 125. I have 5 drills left. I very much thought I was going to run out. Now, I'm fairly certain that I have 125 from Diamond Art Club from many, many kits ago, so it wouldn't have been a problem, but I just wanted to mention it in case you were going to be working on this kit as well. Most of that AB is behind the window, so this big swatch of white here is that AB. And I think there were also a couple in the book, if I'm seeing that correctly. But yeah, not a big deal. I would have figured something out. And my kind of general rule of thumb is as long as I have enough, I don't really care how many trash drills I have. And I did have some trash. I mean, you know, every diamond painting has trash. So show me one diamond painting that you've done that doesn't have trashy drills, because it's never happened to me before. These ones, a lot of them have holes in the top, or they're kind of like hollowed out in the bottom, if you guys can see that there. But really nothing too crazy. This is pretty standard for Diamond Art Club drills. Like I said, you're always going to have some amount of trash in a diamond painting. It's just to be expected. As long as it's not a crazy amount, I really don't have a problem with it. So in closing, I think I've probably gotten it across how much I really, really did love this diamond painting. So much so that I really think it's probably going to be in the top of my favorites of the year. And I can't believe I'm already saying that, but we're getting very close to that list coming out. We only have a few months, which is just absolutely crazy. So yeah, I really love this one. I do believe it's currently sold out, but if it restocks and you're able to get your hands on it, I highly recommend picking this one up because it was so fun. It really, I don't know. I don't want to say that I haven't been enjoying diamond painting because that's definitely not the case. I've just had so many other hobbies that have kind of popped up lately that I've really been enjoying. So when I get home from work, it's kind of been, you know, a little bit of a battle. Like, well, what do I want to do tonight? And with this diamond painting, it was like, all I want to do is diamond paint. So that's going to do it that. I don't want to, be too crazy about how much I loved this diamond painting, but I'll go ahead and pop up another full-length image for you guys here. Let me know what you think of it. Am I out of it? Like, is it as great as I think it is? I don't know. You guys let me know. As for my accessories, I will admit that I had a little bit of a hard time choosing accessories for this particular diamond painting, but I think I'm really happy with what I ended up with. So my pen is from Butterfly Effect Wares. This is their rose gold. It's so pretty. The colors are pretty spot on in my opinion. And there is like there's a copper glitter slash flash in this pen. It might not show up perfectly on camera, but in person, it perfectly matches this copper tray from NYX's Notions. I don't know if you're going to see it, but I promise it really does. So I used those together. I used this book cover minder. Again, maybe not the perfect match, but there is some greenery in the diamond painting. So this leans a little bit to the green side of things. It says we lose ourselves in books, we find ourselves there too. This one is from Galloway's Gallery. For my putty for my multi-placer, I used Fall Farmhouse from Randa's Crafty Corner. My favorite candle is Leaves from Bath & Body Works, and to me, this smells exactly like that. So if I'm getting ready for a cozy evening in the fall, you best believe that candle is going. So it kind of just fit the cozy vibes. And then for my washi tape, I used this leaf one from Amanda Michelle Designs. The leaves themselves have like a coppery foil to them. And then for my containers, I used just this brown thin tape from the brand MT. And containers, I used the 1x1, like you push the sides and they pop up. I do have a kit and chat up for this diamond painting if you're interested. I also did some diamond painting on this one for our whip and chat this week, which I did the diamond painting tag revisited tag. So I think that's going to do it for today's Post Review Friday. Let me know what you think of this one. Have you finished this one? Is it on your wish list? Is it in your stash? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.